think we're live. Videos live. Chat's up. And that down. I think. People come in the house. I might want to move this a little bit. Don't know. Better. See me okay? What's up, guys? We've got in the house. PG, hi Seb, hi Dan. No, we're not fitting the Xmaxx gears at the moment because I've only got the spur turn up. So I don't want to rip. If the pinion doesn't turn up on time, I don't want to be have the wrong spur in here. No, I don't understand the gears on the Xmaxx at the moment, so or how to get to them. So I want to have one crack at it. So hopefully the pinion will turn up tomorrow. Let's see if we can do that a bit better. Soldering? No. We've got not a lot of work to do on the Xmaxx. We're transplanting Martin's ESC, which he lent us last week, so we could run it, and putting my ESC back in. So I've now got adapters. I was going to solder on the XT90s, but I've heard a lot of rumours about these things going puff. So to start off with, I want to run it for a bit, see how it runs with the connectors, and then if it runs okay, I'll whip them off and solder the XT90s on. Stock at the moment, so is that 1854 possibly? I've got a 50 tooth hot racing spur and a 19 tooth hardened steel one coming. As I said, I'm totally new to the Xmaxx. I don't know the gears or anything else like that on it. $1854 stock, is it? Oh, well, you've educated me, thank you. If you want to talk to me about armours, I know everything about armours. Xmaxxes and Traxxas, I know zero at the moment. I need to educate myself pretty quickly, I would have thought. And depending on how this thing runs, I'll probably be educating myself pretty quickly. But we have got, I've shoe glued up the body now, so that's all ready to go. Put the last layer on today. So that's going to be ready to go at the weekend. Got the skid plate on the top to fit as well. Bloody glasses. Getting old, guys. 2250. Yeah, I mean that's what Martin recommended to me. 2250, but I couldn't get any 22s, and then Seb had said 2050, but I couldn't get any of those. So it's just short supply of the gears at the moment, unless I wanted to wait for it to come in from China, which I didn't really want to do. So it was a case of I got the 19, it will run on the 19, and I'll get the high gears once we need to, see how it runs, temperature wise and everything. Jack undid all this, so I guess I'm doing it right to get the receivers out. Am I doing it right, Jack? You did all this. The Xmaxx video will be out. Jack's got to edit it. We've got a video coming out this weekend which is speed runs with the Talion the Mojave and the Kraton EXB all speed running on concrete. So max speeds, that's coming out on this weekend. We did take the Xmaxx out last weekend, gave it a run. So we have got that video to edit. But Jack said he's going to do that when he comes over this weekend. What's up, I'll see you next Tuesday. Is this Jay or is this Billy? Is that Trains Gav in? Yeah, if you could, actually you said, yeah, send it to my private message, you found a Harden 22th, I'll get it, and then, you know, we'll give it a go. My battery's turned up today though. So, batteries I've been waiting 4 weeks to come from China. They arrived today, so that's good. Happy about that, although I ordered those before I got this, before I'd even thought about buying this. So typically, of course, I get it to fit in the Outcast 8S, and the Outcast 8S obviously runs IC5s or EC5s, whatever you want to call them. So the battery connectors are the wrong connector for this, but I do have plenty of 4S. I've got the heavy duties, I've got the rapids that all fit in this. I've checked them all out, and we will be taking this out. Jack's coming over at the weekend. Hopefully, Jack still be coming over. And we're going to do a little Outcast 8S versus Traxxas Xmaxx video. See which one's fastest, see which one drags the better, etc, etc. I won't be jumping the Outcast though. We can jump this because we've jumped this already, but I won't be jumping the Outcast. It's not a jumper in my books. It's a grass field basher, etc. It's really not designed to jump unless you upgrade it massively. Oh man. Glasses. Comments. So I don't like stock tyres at high speeds, they pizza out. Got some, yeah, we were okay actually. On the Talion, all the cars we ran at top speed, the Kraton was pizza-ing a bit, but apart from that, they're okay. Now we do the Outcast versus the Xmaxx versus the Outcast on Saturday, Jack, because I won't be able to get, if we're going up where we think we're going, I won't be able to get this, the Outcast, the Talion, the EXB and everything else in the car. It just won't fit. So I thought we could go out Saturday if we're coming over still and just take these, the Outcast and the Xmaxx out. Man, that's a pain in the butt, that. Hope I can get this back in. Fiddly fiddly. For my fat fingers. Pliers. My fingers are too fat to get down that hole. Don't know how lucky you are, guys, with good vision. I have to keep swapping. Hello, Callum. You'd love to see someone get the Outcast 8S for 100 miles an hour. Yeah. I know someone that might be trying to do it. Well, not the Outcast 8S, the Kraton 8S. Has Armour or Traxxas? I don't know about Traxxas, Adidas, but I know that Armour have some new cars coming out 2021. You've got the new 4S models coming out early 2021, and then in the summer 2021 you've got a new Outcast and a new Talion coming out. So whether they've got any more cars coming out this year or not, I don't know, but I do know that there's the new 4S cars come out beginning of 2021, and then summer 2021 you've got the Outcast and the new Talion, which is why there was no Outcast or Talion in the V5s, because they're getting totally and utterly redone. Be interested to see what they're going to do to them, which is why we then, well, Callum then went ahead and purchased the V4 Talion, because if we thought a new one was going to come out as a V5, we would have held off buying it. Oh my life. Big car like this shouldn't be that hard to, here we go. I suppose I better, I'll put it back together. I suppose I better check it all works. Check on the comments. I need someone to read the comments. Jack, when you're coming over to read the comments. Top glasses. Right, what have I missed? Sorry guys. Somebody, cool, we've got 22 watching. We'll do a speed test on. Will you do a speed test on the Xmaxx? Yes, we will be doing a speed test on the Xmaxx. We did do one on stock gearing, but once I get the new gearing in it, we'll do another. Hopefully this weekend, as I said, hopefully the gearing will turn up tomorrow, the pinion will turn up tomorrow, and I can put it in there and we can do a run. I've got a 23 tooth pinion, but I think that would just over gear it too much. Hello, armour skin is still sweet, by the way. Yep. This is after another session of bashing, guys. Severe bashing. He's holding up well. So well, I bought two more. So we've got one for the Knotty to fit. I might do this weekend, and then we've got one for Jack's car when that arrives. I don't have that big a car, Jack. I can't get it all in there, mate. Not the Outcast and the Xmaxx. Hi Alden. We're just fitting the ESC back in the Xmaxx because I borrowed one at the weekend so we could run it, because I didn't have adapters. So we borrowed, Martin Crease kindly lent us his ESC with XD90 connectors on it so we could run it at the weekend, because it turned up early Sunday morning, as some of you may know. So I'm just putting our one back in because I have some adapters now, so Traxxas to XD90 adapters, so I can run it on that for a bit and see if it fries the ESC, and if it doesn't, then I'll cut them off and put some XD90s on it. Yes, please. Yeah, so if you could send me the link to the pinion, I'll get that ordered up. What's up, Paul Clancy? If I've missed any shouting anyone out, I do apologise. I'm trying my best. This is all new to me. But the good news is, hopefully the stream quality is okay, because YouTube have finally turned on our live stream. So no more Streamlabs. So you won't get that little thing coming up saying Streamlabs anymore. Took their time, 2.5 weeks to turn on live stream functionality, but they did it in the end. Don't want to pinch any wires here, so hopefully that just sits down like that, does it? Is Queen Rat watching, boys? So that means no more excuses for flying late to comments today. Well, there's still a bit of a lag. Still a bit of a lag between the comments and what I'm seeing. So now if you put something up now, I'll tell you when I see it. Stream is mint, buddy. There you go. That's just come up. Yeah, Martin is the nicest man in RC. I mean, most of the people that we know in RC are great, but Martin, he's on another level, guys. I mean, he will do anything for anybody. He loves the hobby, and he's just all for the hobby and will do anything for anybody. A lot of time for Martin. And I'm not saying that just in case he's watching, but I do, seriously. First time I met him, he blew me away with, you know, just his kindness and the way he is. Just top guy. And typically, the controller for this is in the car. Yeah. Right. We'll go and get the radio. Be back in 2 seconds. I'm back. This is Freddy Krueger. Right, so these are the lipos that turned up today, guys. Yeah, that's one thing I was going to ask. Xmaxx, do you vent the tyres, yes or no? So that's got some 6S packs. Very nice, 100C, 5,200 milliamp hours. Fit in the Talion like a dream. I mean, Callum's going to love these because we're having some trouble with the Talion, fitting batteries in the Talion because it sits down low on the body, but these fit in beautifully. So I've got two of those. That's the other one. Yeah, that's the other one there. Bargain, absolute bargain they were. And very, very good reports on them, so I'll be testing those out. And then these are the bad boys that I got for, and I might well get some, unless I upgrade the ESC on this, because these are the bad boys that I got for the Outcast. Two of those. 8,400 high voltage, mega power. So we won't be running out of power anytime soon on the Outcast 8S. So two of those bad boys. Yeah, I've always vent the tyres on the Armours. The question is, do I vent the tyres on this bad boy? Also, guy, do anything for why he is the box now. He offered me to borrow his M3 mount for my motors yet. Oh, was he talking about Martin yet? So we're catching up here. Martin is a spitting image of your boss, is he, Paul? The MIPs are getting crispy. Yeah, I love the MIPs. As I said, I held off buying them in case they, you know, because they are expensive, what they are. I held off buying them. I was running on the Turnigys, which do an okay job, but they were bearing down, and the difference when I use these to when I was using the Turnigys, night and day different. So you know, if they wear out, they're supposed to last a long time, but when they wear, I want to get some of the power driver as well, because sparkage. The ones I was using, the Xmaxx, they've worn out fairly quickly, and then I bought some the Xmaxx ones. They lasted okay, but not that long. So I bought a set of 4, but I only really used the 2 and the 2.5. So they didn't have individually. They only had a set of the MIP ones, and I didn't really want the 1.5 and pay for it. So I bought some EBS or something or other, EDS. They're dead already. They've lasted about a month. Useless. Don't buy them. They just wear out too quickly. Certainly on the 1.5. Right. Probably not high enough to sit on that. Are you high enough? Yeah, not quite. But should do for me just checking this works. Nope. Why is it flashing at me, guys? Do I have to calibrate it? Did you calibrate it at the weekend, Jack? When you changed the ESC, did you calibrate it? Or did you just plug and go? Not enough room. I've got 2 screws spare. Well, I've got 2 because I haven't mounted the ESC stupid. Turn the knob next to the steering trim down. It's on 0 at the moment. Let me plug these batteries in properly. Get them out of the way, stop them falling down. What's up, bars and stone? So who knows about Xmaxxes? What am I doing wrong? I have to play with it offline and get going with the Talion. The wheels are twitching because of the Traxxas stability management. So it's got Traxxas stability management on it, is it? Right. Turn that on. Turn that on. But I'm not getting any. The ESC is flashing, and I get steering, which is out. doing trim. Guess I've got that around the wrong way then. I'll plug that into one. Oh! But when I... Gotta love Traxxas. Did you bind? No, it's already bound. The receiver was already bound. I was literally changing the ESC on it. It's a learning curve for me on Traxxas, unfortunately. All a learning curve, and I didn't swap out the ESC when at the weekend Jack did it. But I could have sworn that was channel 1, unless there's 2 channel 1s. Ah, there's 2 channel 1s. Why is there 2 channel 1s then, Seb? No wonder he didn't like it. Presumably you can have dual servo? Yes. Yes, Dan, they have 2 number 1 ports, as I've just found out. Double servos on the other models, right. So, that's probably why it wasn't driving properly. Thanks, guys. I think I'm glad I tested it before putting it all back together. Right. Yes, I did almost poop my pants then. Poop my pants like the time I connected 2 battery leads together. Oh, she lives! She lives, guys. Oh, can you hear the fans? Right, get all this back together now. And I can get onto something familiar called an armour. But I am liking this, guys. It might convert me, well certainly I've seen these run, and after having a driver one as well, it was a very quick and easy decision to be made. And I don't know what happened to the other screw though, Jack, do you? Got the rusty old one from Martin there. Oh, it's in the ESC already. Oh, you didn't need to do that, Bars. Thank you though. Gone. You can't go for a bit, Seb. $18 people in the house, but I didn't ever expect to have 18. Thank you to everyone that's turned up. Thank you to everybody that subbed and got us to 1,000 so we could live stream. I do hope to be planning to do live streams every Thursday around this sort of time. So around 2000 UK time on a Thursday night. It should sit in nicely because I know I'll see you next Tuesday. Billy and Jay like to do theirs. They do theirs on a Wednesday night. I know Bournemouth RC normally does his on a Friday night. So check their channels out, guys. And then you've got Claire's RC. She normally does a live stream on a Saturday night. So I thought Thursday nights Should be good. I've normally checked the cars over, seen what damage we've inflicted on them at the weekend. Spares have arrived. Hello Emily, how are you? Nice plug. Which plug? Oh, for you guys, yeah. Well, you can do a good job, guys. It's always a joy to join your live stream and have a laugh with you. It's always entertaining. Best one by far was obviously the chili one. I think you need to redo the chili challenge. In fact, I had a pizza tonight with bird's eye chilies on it. Thinking of you guys, I was. Right, I think that's all we need to do on the Xmaxx. It's now time to work on the Talion. There's nothing technically wrong with the Talion, apart from the broken wing mount, which I did buy an RPM one for it, but I boiled that one alive, so that one melted. But in doing so, I then found out that the wing mount for a Talion is a different size to a Creighton, etc. So I got another one, but that went on the. They ended up going on the Creighton EXB because we split the wing mount on that, and I bought a stock wing mount for the Talion, which I meant to coat in GT85, but I forgot all about doing that. It's silly. I'm going to do it on the car. Boil it and coat it in GT85. Anywhere between 7 and 9 PM you're a band and soaps. Does that mean she's watching I'm a Celebrity by any chance? Glad I don't miss that, it's got to be said. So at the weekend Callum decided that he wanted to send his Mojave big time off the big ramp. Didn't really damage the car per se, but he did break the battery strap, damaged the connector there, but the actual car is fine. The bash bar held up perfectly, straight as an arrow. Did a great job, because it was a bad land, 2 bad landings, one on the roof, one on the side. Thought might have broken it, but the Talion stood up strong. So I've just got to change. I'll put battery strap on. In order to do that, I need to undo. Unfortunately, one of the downsides to the bash bar is it hides some of the screws, so I've got to undo that to get to the battery tray. It's a bit of a pain, but we'll get it done. Keep Callum happy so he can drive his Talion again, because he is loving it. What's up, Martin? How are you? Just taking your ESC out of the Xmaxx and putting our one back in. So we'll be able to give you back your ESC at the weekend. Thank you for the lend. I'll be there, Martin, you know that. It's quicker to get up there now as well. Just a long time getting back. Took us, I don't know which way it took us home last time, but Jesus. We're down country lanes pretty much the whole way. But worth the journey. What I mean by these, you saw, I don't know whether you saw that, but they skip. No, good. Need to get some mitt ones. Because they just fit as snug as you like. I would say something rude, but I won't because we're on live. Actually. Is everyone out bashing this weekend? What are you up to, guys? Useless. Don't want to be doing it all by hand. Yeah, I want to meet up with you guys as well. I see Billy and Jay. We need to meet up. Enough of this talking behind the screen. So where exactly are you, Bars? You've got snow. Are you up? I think you're up. Is it Denver way you are? I can't remember. If it is, you need to get the paddle tyres out. What are you doing up in Chelsea, Jay? You at the pub? This is the only part that is a bit of a pain in the butt on this, with the bash bar. The only downside, it does a great job, very cost effective, except to get to the battery tray, you have to take it off, which is a bit of a pain, but taking roads out, oof, that's no fun at night. Some kitchen roll, clean that up a bit, gets a bit dirty behind there. You getting snow up there? Oh, I love snow. Oops. Oh, I love snow, mate. My own fault, should have locked that back in. Never mind. Right, battery tray. This side. Simple fix, it takes so much work now. Pain in the backside. Hi Jessica. You're going to take the felony with studded tyres out on an ice lake. Is that am I reading that right? Yeah, Paddlesworth next summer, looking forward to it. See what I'm doing for you, Callum? Bash bar is still straight as an arrow, Martin. Straight as you like, even after those big hits that Callum had. It's just, as I say, it's just a... Normally I wouldn't have to take it off, but two of the screws are hidden by it for the battery tray, and where it hit hard sideways and ripped that strap out, and it broke the battery tray as well slightly, so that screw doesn't undo. So I'm hoping I might have to do the T-nut mod on it. It did take quite a big hit by the looks of it, and that screw's not coming out either. Eek. I'm hoping it doesn't need to do it now though, because I don't want to be working on T-nut mod tonight. T-nut mod tonight. Ooh, broke both of those. That not good, Callum. I don't think that's going to hold up much longer. Yeah, ripped both of these two top ones out. I am going to have to do the T-nut mod, I think. I have some other battery trays to put in, which Liam sent me. 3D printed ones, but they're beautifully engineered, beautifully created, 3D printed. My only concern with them, and that's a longer one, with he's even put the nut holes in there. My only concern with them is the bashing that we do, whether that would hold up that we printed. I don't know whether that would hold up. So I love them. They're great. They're brilliantly engineered and designed. I just think I want them. I think they're PLA, is it? Do you want me to bring some nuts Sunday? I've got some T-nuts, Martin, thank you. I bought a load of them somewhere. Bought a small stash. Thank you. So I've got it. I've just got to said it's just I won't be doing it tonight because I've got to then flatten it and do everything else to it. I'll get this in. If it rips out, it rips out. It's got 3 screws holding it in still. Callum just won't be able to land it on its side. It might have been the roof landing that actually did it. Did the battery tray, because that's normally what does it. Roof landings. If that strap goes round. Yeah, because I did it on. So if I took. Just thinking, do I take the battery tray out of my V4, stick it in here, because that's got the T-nut mod done on it. I think I might do that actually, guys. Whip the battery tray out of my V4 crater, which I don't use at the moment. Got the T-nut mod done on it, and I'll stick that in here now. It just saves it. We know it's not going to break. You happy for me to do that, Callum? If you're here, are you still in the room? You still in the house, Callum? See you, Jay. Thanks for dropping in. I would give Callum a call. Look, that carbon chassis is taking a real beating, Martin. I don't know how it's holding up. I think I am going to do that. Callum, swap that out. He might moan at me, but if he's going to be sending this, we might as well do it. I haven't seen this one for a while, guys, have you? She hasn't been out. Look how clean she is. We've even got double straps on this as well. So yeah, I think I will do. I'll whip these out. I'll whip this out and then put it in the Talion, and I'll do the T-nut mod on that one while it's out, because I'm unlikely to use this one at the moment. What have we got here? Carbon chassis straight. Yeah, hello there. One minute skid all the front back would be good, but I've bashed the chassis for 6-7 months, still perfect. And it did that hit it took on Sunday, Martin, slamming the it slammed the skate ramp. I would have sworn that would split it in two, but it took it like a champ. I lost the screw there, right? To that. Callum will look at this on Sunday if he's not in this stream and go, oh, what have you done to my battery tray, Dad? Why is it all looking funny? You might want to tell Jack, if you're there, can you get Callum to come on the stream? Make sure he's happy with me swapping out his battery tray with one from the V4 before I actually do it, because I'm about to do it. Before he starts moaning about it. It's got the T-nut mod on it. And if you don't know what the T-nut mod is, guys, it's basically a T-nut in there. There is a video in my channel below, in the how-to videos, how to do it. So Callum, your battery tray is a bit, seen better days. Unfortunately, 2 of the lug holes have gone on it at the front end, so it's only going to be held in by 3 screws. The likelihood is if you have another roof or sideways landing, the battery tray is going to come out. So what I'm offering to do for you, it needs a T-nut mod done to it ideally. I'm happy to take out my battery tray from my V4 and put it in your Talion if you want that done. If you're happy for that to happen. So say yay or nay. Last chance. Is he watching, Cat Jack? 23 people in the house, look at that. What we'll have to do is, next time we're doing it, for fairness, we have to use the same GPS. I mean, I think they're all tracking properly, but you're playing a game like usual. Well, he's going to have it done then, and then he can moan at me at the weekend. He can moan at me that his battery tray, he doesn't like it. One of the words tough. And when I've done the T-mod, he can have his battery tray back. Oh, he's done a proper, yeah. It's actually gone there as well, ripped out. It was close to ripping out the receiver as well, guys. Only one screw in the receiver. Took a big hit. Yeah, that screw's gone on the receiver as well. I think I actually put the glasses on. I don't know if it's broken this bit. Wow. Yeah. It's been seen better days as well. That's all shattered, but wow, Alan. Big hit that. Yeah, that's all broken as well, but I don't think that really matters. I don't think that's going to come off. I might just pop on. Bit of super glue. Pop that back on. It was a big hit, guys. I mean, we were surprised nothing else broke on it. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get it on camera because we were doing 3 jumps, 1, 2, 3. So as I flipped round to look at the other jumps, Callum landed on his side. It's unusual, but I think he's getting used to the Talion and how it handles. Are you talking about my... Yes, Callum, I'm talking about your Talion, the broken battery tray, the broken receiver carrier. And that can pop out or not, but that's probably screwed in from the inside. So... It took a big hit, didn't it, Callum? So, unfortunately, it done some damage. It done some damage, it did. So we'll get these screws out now. So I'm taking the battery tray out of my V4, Callum, and putting it in yours because I've done the T-mod on that. If you don't like that, not a lot I can do about it, or you won't be running it at the weekend. Didn't realise this was going to be as much work as it was. I thought it was literally just putting a strap in, guys. One broken lug. The weak point of the armours, but on the V5s and the EXB, they've put in 3 extra screws, which will certainly help it a bit. Another broken lug out. You off, Alden? See you later, thanks for dropping by. Natural in front of the camera. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I wish I could look at the camera a bit more, but just the setup isn't really geared towards it, so I have to read the comments over here and then look over there and talk to you guys. Still means you see my belly, but... You off as well, Bar. Have fun at the party. Have a great day yourself. Take care. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Fly High Island. Deadwood, hi. New Hill, thank you for dropping by, Fly High. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Just working on a Talion at the moment, which took a bit of a hit at the weekend. Damaged the battery tray. So I'm taking the one out of our NB4, putting that in. I don't think it needs the... We won't be running Hardcase in it, so we won't need that strap on it. So I'll put that up there. Just check the battery. That strap isn't too big for the battery. I can find the battery. What do I do with the battery? Don't want a strap that's too big. They fit in there so well, Martin. Look, don't even push up. That's a 6S, and it's not even pushing that up any. They were made for this car, made for the armours, these were. Okay, yeah, that's too long, so I will swap that out. And I'll check that. This is made really for the women running the Turnigy Rapids. They need a longer, much longer strap on them because they sit up higher. So we'll swap that out. Strap in. So where's everyone going at the weekend? Hopefully you're all going out bashing, I hope. If you're not, why not? We're out of lockdown now, guys. Getting out and sending them. And that one you could argue is a bit long. That was a bit long as well. Might be using something else. Probably I don't like those ones, really those ones too long. Let's have a look at those DFX ones. I think you're right, Martin. If these batteries live up to what you're saying they live up to, I think they will be taken over. Again, it's too big. That goes in there better. I just won't put it through that. I won't put it through the loops. Not a lot of point putting it through those loops really. Didn't need to go through them. So we get this bad boy in here now. That on there. Do. Come on. Where's it going? Oh, I want to get a battery strap into his man. It's not my manor. What's up, Kevin? How are you? Thanks for dropping by. You missed me working on the Xmaxx. I'll go and get it, mate. I'll give it. It's all your fault. You made me buy one. I'm a fanboy, he's gone to Traxxas. Liking it, yeah. We only took it out for a little run last weekend because it was supposed to turn up Saturday and it didn't. It turned up Sunday morning just as I was about to jump in the shower to get ready to go out. So we only gave it a very quick run. Shoe glued up the body this week. We've got gears coming. So I've got the new spur gear and got a pinion coming, and we've got the bit of skid plate for the roof to put on as well. Right screws. Should be the right screws. So yeah, but so far I've really liked it. Just got to gear it up a bit, get it running. The boys were sending it because we borrowed Martin's Unbreakable body. Video coming out. Jack's going to edit it this weekend, aren't you, Jack? I drove it in the car park. I didn't send. Did I send it? No, I didn't send it. You boys sent it, didn't you? I was filming. Should be good. That's good. It's all screwed in. Oh. What, on the back on this? Yeah, I keep meaning, I always have the drone with me, Jack. I just always forget to take it out. I do need to use the drone a bit more. It's not necessarily the right weather for it, quality wise, but we definitely need to take it out a bit more with us, yeah. Hopefully this will hold up now. Break. I think that sheared the screw off in there, guys. I didn't check that out before I put it all back. A bit stupid of me. That don't want to go in. I'm just wondering if it sheared the screw off. No, it should go in. Not sure though. We'll check that. I didn't want to get a screw in there. want to see those K8s doing 100 plus, guys. We're going to fly further, Kevin. Should go in. Why is that one going in there? Should go in. Just not lining up very well. Get that one in first, I think, next time. Did a job on this, Callum. That's why. Sorry guys, I'm not reading comments at the moment. Let me try and just get this screw in and then I can... Must be out of alignment still. Why? Snapped. It is what it is. It's only the receiver box. I need to send the Hardcase 8S to her, Jack. Yeah. Needs a lot of work done to it before I do. Yeah, why is everyone telling me? I know I have got my eye on a K8. It's got to be said, but I'll probably need to get a bigger car because there's no way I can carry an Xmaxx, the K8, and the other cars with me. So it's either I've got to get a trailer, or I've got to get a van or a pickup, something or other to fit everything in. Or maybe when Jack's past his driving test and Jack can drive as well, he can carry some cars with him. Shh, Jack. Don't tell everyone how high we went. Yeah, the battery tray got fried, Callum, unfortunately. Oh no, yeah, that's right. There's that. Yeah, the battery tray got fried a little bit, but that doesn't move now, does it? Give me one of those days, I'm going to cut them off the bottom. Because otherwise that doesn't move, it clamps it down. There's me saying I know armours. Well, I don't know this armour very well. That's a good idea, Martin, actually. I could just convert the K8. I'd have to get the different shocks as well, because the K8's got the same shocks all the way around, whereas, sorry, the K8's got different shocks to what the Hardcase 8S has, and I'll have to get new drive shafts, but I could certainly look at doing it. Yeah, it's probably a cheaper option than buying a whole K8. Stand the man. Where Stand the man is. One. So while you're on here, Martin, you'll probably know the answer to this. And Kevin, if he's still here. Well, he might not be because he might have gone for dinner time. If you've gone, Kevin, thank you for dropping by. Vent Xmaxx tyres or not vent Xmaxx tyres? To vent or not to vent, that is the question. Callum, that's a women's programme, you don't watch that. So do I need to vent the Xmaxx tyres? Obviously I've always vented my Armour ones. But do you vent Xmaxx ones? Yes, okay, great. I'll get them vented as well tomorrow then. Thank you. It's a shame the paddle tyres are out of stock. Need to get some of those. Yeah, I'm a Celebrity, which is I didn't know you started wearing a skirt. No offence to any women in the house. But I personally think I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here it's a bit like Love Island, designed for women. To apologise if I've offended anyone, but okay, that moves. That's good. Sorted. Finally. Well long. Why is that so long? Oh, armour, you do try me. Right, sharp. It came off. So, don't tell me it's because the battery tray's out of the way now. Right. Back together now. The fun part. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Because I didn't put the skid plate on. How's the leg? It's, I mean, when you watch the video, you would have thought it would hurt, but it seriously didn't hurt. For whatever reason, whether I pulled my leg at the right time and took the hit out, I don't know, but I was more worried about hurting myself going down the hill, and as I went down the hill, my biggest concern was landing in the poop at the bottom, because that mud stank. It really stunk, so I was more concerned about landing in that big puddle at the bottom and then having to get in my car to drive home, so, weirdly enough, than I was, you know. And even at the end of the day, I mean, Kevin, bless him, well, the whole of the rest of the afternoon, even at the end, was saying, you know, sorry, but so he couldn't have been more apologetic if he tried. But it didn't hurt at all. Strangely enough, only my pride, if anything, you know. But it was funny, and the main thing is, I got it on film. That's the first thing I said as I came up and said, got it on camera. That's the main thing, though. Getting the footage. No point taking a hit like that if you don't get the footage. It was fun. I mean, I've got to say, it's the funniest day by far. Best day playing with RC cars that I've had. And we've had some good days. There's some brilliant days, but that day it started off. You know, it was good. It was just once the silly challenge started about who could land in the puddle, and then it was the mud trial, which unfortunately I didn't get on film. It was a bit dark. Kevin did get it though, so go to his channel if you want to see it, because it was funny. If you haven't already seen it, it was funny as you like. RPM bumper. RPM bumper. Where are you hiding? But it was hilarious. I mean, took me 2.5 hours to clean the cars because the boys don't live with me, so they very kindly, I dropped them off. I should have dropped them run, but yeah, they got dropped off. We were all laughing, and it was laughing at being dropped off as muddy as they were. No, the GoPro 9 hasn't arrived yet. That's a bit of a saga at the moment. So they've charged me for the annual subscription. The charge for the GoPro 9 was on my credit card as a pending item, then disappeared, and the order hasn't come through. So they've said they're refunding me for the GoPro subscription, which I don't need because I don't have the camera and already paid for another subscription. So they're supposed to be refunding that, because if I try and cancel it within 14 days, they're then going to charge me for the camera anyway, which I don't have. They're a pain in the butt to get hold of because you have to do a callback. And then it's trying to talk to somebody that doesn't really speak English, no offence to anybody, but it's difficult. They're doing their best job they can, but it's just, you know, I had a call with them Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. On Wednesday they said they're going to refund. Supposed to, the classic is they say, oh, we're looking into this for you and we'll get back to you within 48 hours via a phone call or email. They never get back to you. It's just their way of getting you off the phone. Customer service for GoPro is the worst in the world. So now I've ordered it again, because I can't order it on my email address because it won't give me the same deal, because I've already got a GoPro Plus subscription on it. So I've had to order it on Callum's email address, which is on it to a different credit card, which is showing up as pending. But again, if I do the track and trace bit, which is the only way you can track your order, because we can't find any information about your order, even though I have it billed to my credit card or pending on my credit card, and I have the email saying we have your order. So I've just got to wait and see. But here we go again. It is a palaver, Jack. You know, I ordered it over a week. I ordered it a week ago Wednesday, and I know a couple of people that ordered it after me have already got theirs. So for whatever reason, GoPro have been a pain in the backside with mine. Hello Benjamin Bum Grapes, how are you? Change screen time to rant time. Well, it's frustrating because, you know, I've got some more GoPro batteries now because having two in this cold weather just wasn't cutting it. They run out far too quickly, so I've got some more. But it'd be nice to get to use the 9 because I don't like doing the wide angle shots. I prefer to have it on linear. But if you do it on linear, you can't do 120 frames a second at 2.7K on the 8, whereas you can on the 9. So I like to shoot at 120 frames a second. 2.7K gives you more options on slow-mo and things like that. Gives you, and I like to do 2.7K because then I can pro tune it as well, which, you know, I've played around a lot over the time we've had it with the settings for the GoPro to try and get the video as good as I can without the need for colour grading, because I can't colour grade for the life of me. I play with the brightness and that's about it when it's a dark, dismal day. I can't cancel the subscription. I can go online and cancel it within 14 days, Jack, the subscription. But it comes up and says, if you cancel within 14 days, they reserve the right to then charge your credit card for the full price of the camera, which is £479. Full price for a camera that I don't have. So I don't want them charging my credit card £479 for a camera that I don't have. So it's easier to get a refund for something which I don't need because they didn't fulfil the order. And I can always go against the credit card if needs be. But just got to wait and see. I'll ring them if it's not showing up as a refund by Monday. I'll be doing another call-in with them. Yay! Because the camera hasn't turned up and they couldn't tell me where it was. GoPro Rage is funny. Well, it's just annoying. I don't ask for much, but you know, it would have been. I would have paid for an annual subscription that I would have had 2 weeks non-use of as well, which I don't think is acceptable. I'm one of these people that thinks customer service should take priority over everything. It makes it a little bit darker, Jack, but not that much. There is a setting on there which I haven't tried yet for setting low light levels, but I haven't tried that yet. It's just on a sunny day. GoPro is brilliant on a sunny day. It just struggles on dark or on overcast days. So you just have to play with the post-production settings. But I've got them pretty much down. I've got some presets now which we can just pull in if needs be. If it is a bit dark, which brightens it up a bit, without making it overly bright. Took me a while to get those settings, but in the software that we use. Hi Fatal, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. Well, Kevin shoots on a GoPro 9 and his camera, so you need to bear that in mind. He doesn't just shoot on a GoPro 9. You can tell when he is. I personally think you can tell when he is. You could certainly tell when I was shooting on the GoPro versus my camera on that last video we did. I was 2 minds even to bother using the phone camera footage. It was appalling. But you know, it was the funniest part of the day, so I didn't want to miss out. I didn't want to not have it in there. Certainly the jump puddle challenge and the jump puddle challenge and the puddle bit where Jack shot the Mojave past Kevin and splattered him. That was just such a funny day. So I really wanted to get that onto the video. It's just a shame, as I said, the GoPro 2 batteries didn't last very long that day at all. the cold weather eats the GoPro batteries. Eats them for breakfast, so I now have 4 batteries. And I think he uses Samsung. I think he does have an iPhone 12, but I think most of the time he uses his Samsung, whatever a Samsung one it is. Yeah, but that was inside jack. I don't have a problem using the camera inside. Most of the interior ones I do now, I use my phone because of setting the GoPro up so it doesn't get the flicker. There's a bit of a pain. Being in the UK, we can't use 60 frames a second in the UK. Still the batteries in on, but yeah. What do you use, Fatal? You use a phone? It might have been that my phone was just set up badly, I don't know. But, I mean, you saw if anyone's watched the last video, you can see the quality change. As I said, I have been playing with the settings on the GoPro a lot to get them to come out the way they do. I haven't played with the iPhone settings at all. Okay, you have to let me know what the settings you use. I've got an iPhone 11, but you have to let me know what settings you use, because if I ever run out of battery again, I shouldn't do. And certainly if I get if my GoPro 9 ever turns up, I shouldn't ever run out of battery again. But just in case I do, always good to have a backup. That's that. That's that. Bird's eye chilies are starting to kick in. Right. What time we got? 9:30. I was going to change the diff. I'm going to change the diff now. Centre diff. Got the wing mount to do. I'll do the wing mount now. We'll see how we get on. Not enough to get kind of one of those. Best upgrade for the centre diff you can do, guys. Part number. The Armour aluminium diff case. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, Fatal. Yeah, if you can message me the settings, that'd be great. Be helpful. Because I always upload, I upscale, I shoot on the GoPro, I shoot in 2.7K, because then I can do 120 frames a second, and then I upscale to 4K. I like to shoot in 120 frames. T-mod on that. I tried colour grading. I have spent many an hour trying to colour grade, Seb, and it does my head in. That's a bit wonky here. Bit wonky. Wonky like a donkey. That's alright. I've got some of those somewhere. want to shoot in RAW. Yes, I do. I've tried shooting in RAW. I've tried shooting in RAW and setting the white balance in the phone. Then you've got a colour grade jack, and when you've got a lot of cuts, you need a colour grade for each of those cuts. I'm not professional, unfortunately. It takes me long enough to edit as a video as it does. Okay, Fatal, yeah, I'd like to see that. You know, I just find it, I do what I can. At the moment I'm working on trying to bring in some music, which, that's the bit I find the hardest, doing the music. Finding music to put on it that people don't mind listening to, and one that fits the atmosphere of the track, of the video, and then trying to sync it into the video as well. Man, that's hard. It is for me anyway. I'm not a natural at it. I take my hat off to people that do a good job of it, because I sit there in awe of them. You'll colour grade it, will you, Jack? Okay, I've got a video you can colour grade. I'm not shooting in RAW and then having you say you can colour grade it, mate, until I've seen your colour grading. How many times have I used UPS next day? I've never used UPS next day to my knowledge. DPD, which are normally great, let me down at the weekend though. But I did get my money back and they did get it to me Sunday, so it's not all bad. Now the question is, oh, look at that. Stock armour mount, torn apart. I don't think I'm going to boil that first without forgetting to put it on, but I think we'll boil that up before we put that on. Do we do the centre diff now, guys? Yay or nay? Actually, Seb, I'll tell a lie. Model Sport sent me my Max 6 combo for the Mojave EXB. The Mojave EXB had already shipped when the Max 6 came in, so they did ship it UPS for me next day, and it did turn up next day. So I told a porcupine there. There you go. Jack remembered, I just didn't. I know, Jack, I'm catching up on the comments. I can start working on the centre, even if I don't get the centre diff finished today. How long have we been going? Come on. There's mud. Mud. Hour and a half already. Stroof. Stroof-a-loof. Have you been watching the whole time, Jack? Are you my most watching fan? I like Callum. He'd rather watch I'm a Celebrity. I'm working on his car. what oil should I put in the centre diff of the Talion, guys? I was thinking 300, maybe 200, 300. I don't know if I've got 200 actually. Definitely got 300. Not five, don't need 500 in the Talion. So what is that? What body you got coming, Seb? Is that for your not slash, your rustler? Is it rustler you've got? What's up, Ian? How are you? Yeah, YouTube notifications. So I got one. I forget whose it was. Someone's video came out and I got the notification 3 days late. Tuh. And Jack, just so you know, this is Ian, not Claire. It's tight. Wow, dirt. My favourite job. Working on diffs. Who else's favourite job is working on diffs? I haven't broken anything. Well, tell a lie. Broke the battery tray. The Canon broke the battery tray. Snap the lug off. So I've put my one out of V4 Creighton in there, which I've done the T-nut mod on, and the wing mount is broken. And I've also, as I was working on it, I had an order going into Motorsport anyway. I've got the aluminium diff case for the centre to put in there on the base that we're running it a bit hot at the moment. Ready for the Russell made at high speed. There's the other place you can look at bodies, guys. I don't know whether anyone knows, some place called Trackside Spares. I've not used them for body. I have used them for the GRP tyres. Very good, great service, really nice guy as well, very helpful. Yeah, quick release. Well, I did it on the Creighton V4. Ripped all of them out. So I did the T-nut mod, which has held up perfectly since on the V4. The EXBs and the new V5s come with 3 extra screws holding in the battery tray. So they have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 holding in the battery tray, and then the one on the receiver box as well. They are a little bit stronger on the on the EXBs. Yummy. My favourite job of all times. Yeah, Trackside Repairs, they do a lot of bodies. They do GRP tyres, etc, etc. And I'm not going to be cleaning these right out because the diff is fairly new, so I won't be cleaning it. I don't think it needs that. I don't think it needs degreasing. I mean, it's just a case of taking it apart, giving it a quick clean up, some kitchen rolls, and then put it back together again. Got with some new bearings as well. Just going to get some more kitchen roll and a drink. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Very thirsty talking all the time. So yeah, working on diffs is my favourite job of all time. In fairness though, since I fried the EXP diff that time, I haven't really had to go into a diff recently, so I do need to strip the EXP down and go over it. Because I haven't done that in a while now. And we have been abusing the EXP. So it probably does need a bit of a tear down. Diff's going over. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. What we got? Yeah, where's my thumbs up, guys? Thanks again. So, what diff oil do we go with? That is the question. That's 20,000. We don't want 20,000. 500. 500. I don't think we need 5. I'm going to put 300 in it. I haven't got any. I thought I had some 200, but I don't. So 300 it is. 500 I think would be too much. And I think 100 won't be enough. Anyone else knows what Talion goes? Slipper eliminator, you'd be frying drive shafts. So I didn't say it here. Should be doing a bit of a better tear down on this, but it's fairly new. It's only been run twice, so. Hello, Airparata. How are you? I said that right. Hopefully, I have. That motor cannot run 8S, Jack. It's a 1650. Yeah, I hate this job. You boys should be working on these. Can't believe you beat me to that motor though, Seb. Stole the motor out of my boy's hands. Jack Callum wanted it for his Talion. Can't believe you took it. It was a bargain at 28 quid though. I'm just gutted I missed the Max 6 because that was just what we needed. It was perfect because it had the wires on it already for the already had the wires on it for the tack pack. Oh, look at the state of that. That's two runs. How brown that is. I don't know if they put brown silicone oil in it, black silicone oil in it, but no, there's a lot of dirt being pulled off. Goes the weasel. Yes, I'm mad. One thing you will learn about me is I'm totally not mad. I'm as mad as they come. Which the boys will probably attest to. Their dad is a nutter. What do they use then, Jack? They don't use silicone oil because it's horrible, whatever it is. Brown muck, or black muck. Look at that. At least it was filled up anyway, all low battery. What are we down to? I'll best swap out, get the phone on charge. 1 second guys while I get power to the phone. I'm going to reach up there. It will. It's not going to reach. Oh, the trials and tribulations of a live stream. Come on. Need to go in there. Hopefully. Hopefully that's charging. I'm hoping, otherwise I will lose you guys. If I do lose you, I do apologise. I'm pretty sure I'll put it on charge. Oh, okay. Use grease today, Jack, or whatever it is. It's horrible. We like these things. Yeah, I think these used to be £18. They've recently got up to 21, but even so, they are, in my opinion, one of the best upgrades you can do to your armour. Certainly for the centre diff. And now I've got to remember how to shim it, because I can't remember. Rather silly of me, wasn't it? Oh, backache. How do I shim it then, guys? The ankle is fine, thank you, Darren. It did. It said, tried, say to everybody, it looked a lot worse than what it actually was. Surprisingly enough, it didn't hurt. I was more worried about landing in the poop at the bottom of the hill, because that was horrible and it stank. But thank you for asking. I still bought the Xmaxx though. It is such a great car, you know. Yeah, has to be said, the Xmaxx is a great all-round RC. I just got to hope I don't get wound up with the body popping off. Oh no, I've got to remember how to shim this. So guys, if you're asking any questions, I've got to go onto the internet. Parts. Right, so it's 2 extra gears behind the planetary on. Right. So those 2 shims go behind the planetaries. I thought. I'm going to check. I'm back now, Dan. Got some new bearings as well. So these are very good bearings. Try to use these RC bearings. Complete replacement bearing set for 6S Armours. About £14.20, I think they are. All rubber shielded. OBAT 5s or whatever they are. It's obviously a stock metal shielded ones that you get on the V4s. Rubber shielded. Yeah, well, Jack drove Martins, and then he was plaguing me, going, "Daddy, we getting one? Daddy, we getting one? Daddy, we getting one?" I hadn't driven one at the time, and then Kev mentioned it on. It might have been your live stream, Ian, that he'd say, you know, next time we meet up, he'd let me drive it, and true to his word, he did. And I drove it, and I liked it. So it seemed a logical thing to do, and then what was an even more logical thing to do was when Seb very kindly pointed out to me where it was on offer, £150 off. So that was very simple, very quick, and my parents have very kindly offered to contribute £500 towards my next RC car. So all in all, it was a nice, easy, quick win. Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'll try and remember to send you the link when I come off the stream, Seb. If I remember right, it's not the easiest thing to find, so not a lot of people know about it. Well, hopefully we get to take it around the track on Sunday, if we can get to Arc, weather permitting. I think the weather's supposed to be good on Sunday, so the body's going to be ready. I'll just finish shoe gluing it tonight because the rest of the glue turned up. I run out. I had most of it done. I had 3/4 of it done, and I run out of glue. So I had some more on order that turned up today, so I'll finish that off. Got the roof skid for it. I've got to fit that. I'll get all that done up tomorrow. And then we'll be bringing it with us on Sunday. I'll put 2 shims behind there, or I'll put 1 shim behind there, and I can't remember. Was it 1 or was it 2 now? Only 1 shim there though. But I don't want to guess and say it's 2. It was 2, typical. Typical. You should look. You just got to tell your mum and your dad that you need to run it to check that it's actually all right. Because if it's not all right or the batteries are no good, then you're going to be outside of your warranty period. You don't want to be outside of your warranty period, so you should be allowed to give it 1 little run before Christmas. much are what? GRPs, what, the tyres? GRP tyres are £17, they were £17.50 a set. They're about half the price of Hoons. For a full set of GRPs, they are, so they're about half the price, so they should be about, they're either £17.50 or £18. They might have gone up a little bit, but certainly Trackside Spares do the GRPs. That's where we got ours from. Got quite a few sets. We've got some 4s and some 7s. Best ones for grip and speed, I would go with the 7s. Certainly in the cold weather, 7s are the highest grip, and you don't want to be losing grip when doing speed runs, so I would go with the 7s. And certainly in this weather, I'll be going 7s with you can get slicks or you can get treaded. I'd be going 7s with the grips. I've got S4s and S7s. Those are the S4s. It's just this, I mean, they're exactly the same, it's just the compound. And then you decide whether you want to go for velocity, which are the discs, or you go for the spokes. Then depending on what colour you want to get, they do white, yellow, red. They do red, black. I've got proper backache now. Standing up for too long. We've got S7s and we've got S4s, Jack. The first ones I got were S4s. I said Trackside Spares normally have them in stock. If not, I think MW Motor World have just got some in. Other than that, the other place you can get them if you want to is you can get them from GRP themselves. They're based in Italy. The only downside to that is the shipping costs from there. But if everyone else is out of stock, you can always get them from GRP themselves in Italy. So it just, I think the minimum shipping order is about 20 quid though. Or the postage is 20 quid, I think. You use F1s, do you, Fatal? Well, we've used S4s, they're pretty good. S7s, we haven't used those yet, but if we're doing speed runs in the winter, we've all used the S7s. But the S1s are that's the hardest compound, isn't it? Or is it? Hang on, no. Am I getting it the wrong way around? S7s actually is the hardest compound, isn't it? Yeah, S1s are the softest, S7 are the hardest. So, sorry Seb, I've told you a porker there. Cold weather, you probably want to go S4s. Should warm this up. Just don't tell Dean this is diff oil rather than shock oil. Oh, mate. Oh, that's why I hate doing this job. Sit down for a bit. Do. What am I missing? You use trackside as well, do you, Fatal? Okay, you've been watching I'm a Celebrity, have you? Yeah, I think Callum's been watching that. That's probably why Callum's back as well. Hi Gaines, thanks for coming back. Does that mean everyone's going to be coming back now? I'm a Celebrity's finished. How are they doing I'm a Celebrity with the lockdowns and everything? Are they socially distancing or not socially distancing? Oh, they had to isolate before they went in, did they? Now, once they're in, they've isolated, they're clear of it, so they can do what they want. What about Ant and Deck, when they come in? Presumably they're socially distancing as well. Did they isolate? I'm putting some big bearings in for you, Callum. Thank Dad. You're welcome, son. O-ring grease, always use the O-ring grease. Try not to forget to put the bearing on like I normally do. 2 shims. Hey, you're watching, boys, and you can do this. And Deck get tested twice a week, do they? Lucky them. Is that for COVID or for testing for brains? They get tested to see if they've got brain cells. Mum will tell me off, won't she? Because I know Mum likes that programme. Still live, Martin. Just changing over the centre diff on the Talion now. An aluminium one in there for Callum. And kind like that. My favourite job. But I won't be live much longer because I have to wait hours for this to settle down. So I will be calling it, and my back is killing me. So I need to get a chair out here really. Now I know why people use chairs when they're working on cars. Are you bringing Claire or is Claire bringing you? Oh, my back. What was you drinking, Martin? What was your tipple of the night? Ah, you drive on Sundays. Need to get some more ammo crates. For some ammo crates because I've got too many batteries now. Jack Daniels with simply not neat. How much longer? I'm about to call it a day, Callum, because my back is killing me. I've got to wait for that to settle down. I need to go and stretch my back out because it's really hurting, and I need to find the lid for that. So I will finish putting this together later. I want to go and boil your new wing mount as well, which I haven't done, which I meant to do. It's a bit silly of me not doing that. Then I can get all this put back together. Let that settle down a bit. My back is killing me, so. Trackside spares, Seb. Did I say repairs? It's trackside spares. If I said repairs, I do apologise. JD and Coke. I used to like that. My tipple used to be, I don't drink much these days, but vodka, lime and soda, or Pernod lemonade. Used to like that. Well, the worst drink I ever had was Aftershock, absinthe and lime. I'm going to try a real drink. Aftershock, absinthe and lime. No, I don't drink anymore really, Callum. I have the odd beer. I like Corona, not coronavirus, but I do like Corona as a beer. I don't really drink that much now though, occasionally. The only time I really drink is when I'm in America on business, but I haven't been to America for a year now. So I haven't had a drink in a year, guys. Look at that. So yes, this belly is not from drinking. haven't put the new gears in the Max yet, Jack, because I haven't got the new pinion. So I'm hoping the pinion will arrive tomorrow. I ordered it at the same time as I ordered the spur, and the spur arrived yesterday, but the pinion hasn't arrived yet, so I'm hoping the pinion arrives soon. They are wet. They're up there. Right guys, I'm going to call it a night because my back is killing me. But thank you for all tuning in. Come and see me again, appreciate it. 18 watching. So as I said, I'm planning to do these on a Thursday night, around 8 o'clock on a Thursday night. Try and do a regular on it. Certainly while I'm not going up to London to work, I'll be try and do 8 o'clock on a Thursday night. Get some wrenching done. And we go from there. 2150. I haven't got 21. I've got 19 coming because that's the only gear that I could find that was in stock. So I've got 1950 coming. I couldn't find anywhere that had 20s, 21s, 22s. The highest gear I could find was a 19 tooth that was in stock. Typical, of course I have got some stock in now, but you've got a 21, have you? Yeah, we need to obviously get it locked tight. I'll get the 19 in, see how it runs. We're going to take it out on Saturday, see how it runs. I might grab that 19 off you on Sunday if we can, though, Martin. Please, let me know how much you want for it. I've got to go, guys. My back is going to explode. So, what I might do is I have to call it a night, guys. I'm very, very sorry. My back is killing me now. I need to go and sit down. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in, though. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for your support. And hopefully see you next day. We might try and do a live. Now we've got the YouTube working for lives. We might see if we can do a live stream on Sunday. No promises, but we might do. But definitely Thursday nights, 8 o'clock is the plan. Okay, guys. Take care, everyone. See you guys Sunday. Stay safe, everyone. Take care. Cheers.